Hello, welcome. Today's job is on both of these. It's for years now. The fuel gauge on the Cabaret hasn't worked. Well, that's a lie. The fuel gauge does work, because I've tested it and it does operate, but the fuel sender does not. Now, I've tried to fix it in the past. Very fiddly job, little wire, trying to get the right current, all that sort of thing. Yeah, couldn't do it. My hands aren't steady enough. Must be the alcohol, yeah. So what I'm going to do, see if it does work, is take the fuel sender off the Calypso and put it into this one. I have no idea if that one works, not a clue, but it should only be a quick 20-minute job. Well, I've said it now, haven't I? And hopefully that'll be, hopefully I'll have a working fuel gauge in this. So yeah, that's the plan at the moment. So what I need to do is, that's the fuel sender. There's two wires and the fuel line. Disconnect them and it should rotate off and just slide out, which I've done before, so it should be, don't want to jinx it, a fairly easy job. And then the same on the other side and just swap them over. Let's see how easy these come off. That one was fine. That one's proven a bit more difficult. There you go. That one's off. Now we have to get the fuel line off, which doesn't look the best, does it? What if I get a little screwdriver just to loosen the crud off. Will it slide off? There we are. Oh shit. Oh dear. Oh dear. There's a bit of fuel in there, surprisingly. Yeah, sorry about that. Got petrol on the camera lens, so I just had to clean the camera. But yeah. They're disconnected, so I just need to old-fashioned hammer and screwdriver. There is a special tool you're meant to use to get these out, but a few taps and it soon releases. So yeah, we'll crack on with that. So it's not the best camera angle for yourself because you've got the leaf springs and whatnot in the way, and Barney's being there to try and get it off, but here we go. I'll get something better. screwdriver just keeps slipping off. Am I going the right way? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Well, that is my assumption. It's definitely moving. It's definitely moving. So why can't I get it to keep moving? There we go, it's coming, it's coming. There we are. Oh. That was more fuel in there than what I thought there was. I thought there was a lot less. Oh dear. All that money pouring down the drainer. In the bucket. Yep, there's definitely a lot more fuel in there than I thought. But about 10 quid worth there, at least. The thing is, I have no idea, because that's been sat for 12 years, the Calypso, of how much is in that tank. What am I meant to do with all this? Yeah. So, while that's doing that, this is the fuel sender, and I know what the issue is with this. Is in here, it's boxed up at the moment. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. There's like a wire that's wrapped around about 80 times or something, and over time, see the little contactor there? It moves across them, but over time, you'll fill it up, goes down, fill it up, goes down. It wears that wire out, and it breaks the connection. So it works on resistance like current. So if the fuel gauge isn't seeing the correct current resistance, it's not going to work. And that's what's happened with this. So I have tried to repair it in the past, but to no avail, I'm afraid. But we'll see if the fuel sender in the other one works. Right. Let's do the same again on the other one. Oh, right. Bucket at the ready again. So it's the same again. Oh, it actually looks different. Why? Why is it also wrapped in tape? Why would it be different? Yeah. Let's get this horrible tape off. Where's my torch? It almost looks like it's been bodged in the past. Oh, there's a tie wrap involved. Then when I said at the start of the video, oh yeah, just swap them over, it'll be 20 minutes. This could be growing arms and legs already. Okay. So I'll see what they've done. There's no connections on the end of the wires, so they've just taped them on. So I'll have to crimp some connections onto that. And then tie wrap that one on. Yeah. Tie wrapped on. Some other things you find there. Okay. Well, that's not a problem, to be fair. Move on to the big one. That one needs to go over there, but a bit tight. Right. Well, that fuel line's bone dry. Nothing stuck in it. And now, I just need to get this out. Same thing. Hammer. Get some spray on this one. The old trusty plus gas. Okay. think it is. Yes, it is. How much fuel is in this one? Let's pour more money down the drain. Although the fuel in this would be way beyond. Okay. There we go. Okay, well, this is different. I'll come show you. This is a different mechanism. It works the same way, but this is very different to that. How strange. You think if they're built in the same year, they do the same thing, but how peculiar. How very strange. Right. Wait. I wonder if it would work if they were cleaned up. Because they look in a very sorry state, don't they? And that, well, I don't know what happened to that one. I wonder. Okay, just to show you what I've been doing, I cleaned up the connections on the original fender and I hooked it back up and I put you in the driver's seat and I moved the floor up and down but nothing happened. So keys in the ignition, by the way, it's on, but nothing happened. I'm going to do the same with the sender. I've took out the Calypso and see if that works. I didn't expect them to be different. I don't know why they're different, but they are. So there you go. Let's hook this one up. And I'll put you in the driver's seat again. Let's see if anything happens. Okay. Right, I'll put you in the driver's seat. There you go. Right. You tell me if that fuel gauge moves. Ignition light's on, you can see that, so there's ignition live to it, so see if it moves. Did it work? Well, I've just watched the video clips back. Nothing works. Great. I wasted my timer. Never mind.